Right, so I always get asked, like, what happens to tough guys in jail, like, like gangsters and all this, people that are tough guys outside, what happens to them inside? Well, let's get into it. Alright, so right off the bat, it doesn't matter who you are outside or how crazy you are outside in the real world, how much of a gangster you are, how much of a reputation you've got, all this shit. I have seen the biggest gangsters outside get turned to mush by people that are nobody outside but that are absolutely somebody inside. And that happens a lot. And so, like, people come in there thinking because they're a good fighter outside in the real world, or they've shot this person or that I'm telling you now, that shit just doesn't fly in jail, and people absolutely do not give a shit about that stuff. So, like, there's people that aren't going home, and yeah, they're just not going to have people come in and think that they run the show when they don't, or they don't know what work they've put in, or just because you're a gangster outside doesn't mean you're somebody inside. Now, Chopper said the best line in his movie, and it says, he's just another bare bum in the shower. Now, that's the absolute truth. He's just another bare bum in the shower, because that's exactly what it is, because people in there just do not care. And as soon as people find out that you're a tough guy, or you've been acting tough in jail, people are going to test your gangster, I promise you. And you got to think, outside in the real world, there's a small population of people that are crazy. In jail, the whole population of people is fucking crazy. And so if you think you've got a reputation, someone is going to test your gangster, I promise you. And look, I can tell you, like, from all the years that I spent in prison, I've seen the biggest people from, like, the Underbelly series and stuff like that come into jail and think that they were going to be, like, doing big time drugs and this and that. And, it's not how it turned out, I promise you now. The person I'm talking about in particular, I won't give their name, but they're a big time, on the outside, and came in and thought that they were going to take over the weed scene. And, mate, within, like, half a week, the Koreans were doing that for him. So anyway, but yeah, that's what happens, you know what I mean? Like, people come in thinking that they're somebody, and someone's going to go, mate, you ain't a nobody, and we're going to test you. And there's nowhere to run and hide in jail. So yeah, so that's what happens to tough guys in jail. And yeah, if there's any more questions, you guys want to know anything about anything, chuck a comment down here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Big Biff's Life of Mayhem. Let's go.